Alrighty then, I outlined my plan at the end of last week's episode, but in case you forgot, I'm just going to clear up everything in the, I think it's called Beacon Hills. I've never been good at remembering the names of regions in Need for Speed. Fairly certain it's Beacon Hills is the up north place, if my screen would ever fucking show me the display. Still black. There we go. Alright. There's a circuit race, 2 drifts, and a Street X. I'm closest to the Street X, so I'm going to start with that. And I'm just going to work my way all around the mountain, clearing everything off. And then next week, which I'll probably still record in this session, because, you know, it's not like I don't have time. I can do what is known as the URL races that are left over. Because I might unlock a car or something. And that'd be nice. Because I have been whinging about the old Sentra. Well, I don't know why they're giving me such fucking high tier cars to race against. This is ridiculous. I mean, the S13, obviously, not quite. Although the Supra and the R34 just took each other out completely, so looks like I've actually got nothing to worry about. Yeah, I sometimes play the old video games in my free time. I haven't touched Midnight Club 3 since I last talked about it in... I don't know, that must have been in a... How the fuck is this guy so quick? That must have been in a Rally Sport episode. There we go, got him. But I've been playing a little bit of PGR 2 because I've been trying to figure out if I should just jump straight to that rather than suffering through the rest of PGR 1, which, I mean, I'm actually feeling good on as a good idea. I think I should do that. PGR 1 is so bad. It's so bad. Even just thinking about it makes me angry. I hate PGR 1. So I'm going to be playing PGR 2 on a Saturday from now on. Actually, that could be what I record tomorrow. Hey, get me. Alright, that's a good idea. If I get around to recording anything tomorrow, God knows what will happen. I want to finish Irresponsible Captain Tyler tonight, the anime from '93. And I want to watch the hit 2010 classic movie Gulliver's Travels, featuring none other than JackBlack.com. So, you know, some of that might bleed into tomorrow, but I'll try and get started on PGR 2. It's a game that I've nearly completed. I'm on the very last, you know, tier of the career mode. I haven't done any of the hot lap stuff. Just, you know, the straight, what's it called, the Kudos World Series. I've exclusively done that, right? There's only about 3 cars I don't own. Opportunity for a magazine cover. Ooh, opportunity for suspension. Where the fuck am I? Oh, there. There is a performance shop at the bottom of the mountain, so I'll go and buy some suspension. I do like wasting time and not doing the things that I said I was going to do. Right, that is a body shop that I've apparently left undiscovered, so I'll just add that to the map. Whoopsie. And a paint shop. And there isn't a performance shop in this region, is there? No. Alright, well, that doesn't matter so much. I can keep heading this way and do one of the drift events I was talking about doing. In the meantime, there's not really much to do in the meantime. I could talk about other anime that I've been planning to watch, I guess. After I finish Irresponsible Captain Tyler, I want to finally get around to finishing Death Note, which somehow I still haven't finished. And I want to watch... Well, obviously, apart from finishing everything that I've started, including a fucking 47 episode series, I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. I also want to watch... I mean, there's fucking mountains of anime I want to watch. But what? But animes... Or just anime. Hang on, let me take a drink. I said let me take a drink. But anime at the top of my plan to watch list, including stuff, you know, which is mostly just stuff that my buddies have talked about, my friendinis, my friendarinos, say that I should watch, you know, talk about sometimes. One of them is Re-Life, which is where, you know, a guy gets to have a second shot at school, which is what I would like, you know. Considering how my A-levels have gone, another shot might be nice. I'm going to lose this, aren't I? I'm not going to get enough drift points because my car's not quick enough. Alright, let's go again. Spinning out probably didn't help. See, just like that. Also, it really doesn't help that I have a front-wheel drive car, does it? So it's really hard to get the back end to come out. You gotta shuffle it left and right so many times just to get it to go. I don't hit anything. Look, it's just driving in a straight line. Ah! If you don't fucking wiggle it down the straights, you'll never get enough points. Here we go. See? See what I mean? I mean, that wasn't quite a straight, but if I hadn't been wiggling it, I wouldn't have gotten nearly enough points, just like I was talking about. There we go, easy. First try, get me. I'm the Drift King. Fucking hell. Another one of these to do. Listen, there aren't many roads around the north end of the map, alright? And it's not like this is a game that I'm unfamiliar with. I haven't played it in a long time. And if I didn't turn on the arrow, I'd have taken a long route and wasted everyone's evening figuring out how to get to the fucking next event. When I could just turn on the arrow and it shows me the quick way. So don't nobody make fun of me for using the GPS, alright? I just wanted to know the quickest way to get around. Oh, I just drove off the roof of a car. Sick. What is this? Which button is to reset, by the way? Okay, there we go. And then the GPS tried to take me on a longer route. But fuck it. And then it's trying to take me away from where I want to go. This is getting confusing now. And there we go. Oh, this is one of the nice easy ones. This isn't the downhill drift. This is on one of the circuits, which means that I shouldn't have to restart, because this stuff tends to go well. Which is good news for everyone involved, including you, because it means you have to spend less time watching me dick about in what is unarguably the worst thing you could do with your car. And it's kind of spectacular sometimes to see drifting, but the rest of the time it's like, wow, dude, you could have just driven around a corner, been a fast boy, that would have been pretty cool. But no, got to drift it. Listen, there's a reason that my BMX has a number plate on it instead of stunt pegs, right? And that's because racing things is cooler than dicking about doing stunts on them. Doing stunts on them, cool pastime, but it's not the purpose. The purpose of everything is to see who's the fastest. Not to see who could do fucking 6-foot bunny hops. Although I would like to figure out how to do actual decent sized bunny hops. That would be nice. For the sake of keeping things fast, I'm just going to drive the rest of the track, because I've got so many points I don't need to worry about it. Although, just in case, because that guy in second place seems to be picking up a fair few points in the sections that I didn't actually bother drifting through. I'm just going to give myself a nice buffer. There we go. Winner. Phew. And then the circuit race, and then we can all go home. Well, I can watch Gulliver's Travels, which I don't know why I want to watch. It's a meme movie. A forced meme movie as well. But I've never seen it, so, Paint muffler tips. Ooh. Hey, free money. Picking up that free money got me about the same amount of money as doing that drift event. Can you believe that? Bet you can. Fucking hell. Finally, a race against another Sentra, not a Pontiac. And I thought that was a Focus for a second, but it's actually an Audi. It's just in a red that I would usually associate with like the 99 Focus. And I'm not entirely sure why, because even in Ford Racing 2 I never drove the... oh shit. I never drove the Focus in that shade of red, even though it was available. Fucking hell, I know everything about the Ford Racing games. Except for Ford Racing 1. Which I don't think I've ever even seen gameplay of. Probably not very good. Although somehow, after Ford Racing 2 and 3, they managed to come out with Ford Street Racing, which is absurdly bad, and nobody knows what they were thinking with that one. Had less cars, tracks all looked the same. You know, what? It's really quite peculiar, if you will. And now I'm being rammed by a Peugeot, so things are going well. Moving up in the world, baby. Sentra's gone by on the inside. What I'm going to do through here is give it the old cut. Oh shit. Right, maybe not. I was planning on give it the old cutback, but that didn't quite work out the way I planned it. Just go really violently into the squiggly bit and have it totally backfire. That works too. Give it some boost on the downhill section where I was drifting a minute ago. So you'd think I'd remember where the walls are, but of course I don't. And the wall ride. I much prefer the glowing neon signs method of marking out the track in street racing games. I might have talked about this when I played Need for Speed Underground 1, but I'm going to go over it again. I mean, even if they're solid, like in this game, and you can wall ride off of them, the glowing neon stuff that traffic can pass through is way better for making a street racing game feel like an actual street race than, you know, having actual barriers set up around the track. Because then it just feels like a street circuit. I really don't understand why Project Gotham Racing insists on calling the straight races street races. Just because they're on street circuits doesn't make it a street race, right? Street race connotes, shall we say, to use one of my media words I'm supposed to be using in my exam next week, or this week, or, you know, actually by the time this video goes out, my exam will already be done. So I hope that I remember to use the word connote. Oh, it wasn't a Peugeot, it was a Volkswagen Golf. Yeah, street race. A street race is illegal, right? It's on public, open roads where no one's given you permission to be. You know, you're just doing it out there because you're a cool boy doing illegal shit. That's what you do. Have I just been absolutely mugged at the... Well, how are they already 3 seconds ahead? One set of corners. Fuck right off with that. Alright, there's a fucking tight squiggly bit through here where I totally threw it away on the first lap. So let's just go through it slowly and lose fucking 4 seconds. What is happening right now? Oh, fuck. Brilliant. What the fuck? How the fuck did they get a 5-second lead right at the end of the race? I know I was bouncing off barriers and shit, but that's fucking bullshit. And I've got to go again on the longest fucking track on the world. In the world, not on the world. In the world. Fuck's sake. I just want to watch Gulliver's fucking Travels. Maybe they're doing me a favour, so I don't watch this fucking shit movie. was talking about something and then I got pissed off. I always get pissed off. Fucking hate video games. Why can't things just go the way they're supposed to go? You know, don't get me wrong, I don't mind being challenged, but fucking the AI pulling a bullshit 5-second lead at the very end of the race is not a challenge, it's bullshit. Alright? And you can fuck right off. Oh, fuck you! What the fuck was that? And I just used a whole fucking tank of nitrous and barely even moved. I hate video games. I hate video games. What the fuck? Alright, okay. Back in the lead. Nice deep breath. It takes fucking 3 minutes just to do one lap of this track, but that's okay. It's gameplay, isn't it? Fake. What an abhorrent waste of everyone's time. Including mine. Anyway, at least I remembered to turn the brightness up, so, you know, you might actually have something to look at, even if what you see isn't exactly what you wanted. Am I right or am I right? Of course, you can't do left foot braking in a front wheel drive car. That'd be stupid. You know, I'm glad there aren't many tracks in this game that fucking use this top bit of the map. Because let me tell you, it's shit. Oh, fuck off! The fucking crash camera is by far the worst part. Just let me smack into a car, you know, and then fucking keep driving. I know that sounds stupid, but, you know, fuck it, you know, just let me have that. I don't want to spend fucking 20 minutes looking at a slow motion cutscene of an accident that gets progressively worse, cartoonishly, for no real reason other than to waste my time. There we go. Fuck's sake. 5 minutes for one race. Fucking hell. Next week, I'm finally going to get around to buying that suspension. And I'm going to do the 2 URL races at least. But now I get to watch Gulliver's Travels. boy.